afforded an IAD investigation into a complete matter with a citizen, and that complaint was sustained. So I want to thank the mayor for that. The reason I'm here today is I am a spokesperson for various fire marshals, and 4 of them are here today, which includes Doug Trimmer with 31 years of service, Gary Albrecht, recently retired with 39 years of service, George Hernandez with 34 years of service, and Van Wynn with 19 years of service. Thank you very much. And they are here today, we're here today, and many other fire marshals, because we're very concerned about some issues in the fire marshal's office. The first one of which is safety. Recently, an insurance audit of the city property resulted in the fire marshals being told to go out to various city properties to do inspections for safety concerns. And that's all well and good. However, that was followed up by several oral orders on more than one occasion, whereby the fire marshal inspectors were ordered not to issue citations and not to charge inspection fees. And that basically takes away the power that the fire marshals have to enforce their restrictions. Sure, they still can do the report. However, there's many addresses where there have been reports made of violations and of inspection, and in 2 cases a re-inspection, yet nothing has been done. So they want to be sure that they have the power, like the private businesses, to go ahead and issue those citations. Secondly, we have an issue with the overtime. The fire suppression, which also known as the firefighters division of the Houston Fire Department, has a very open system of overtime, whereby the hours are posted and the next individual with the least hours gets the next, can say yes or no to the next assignment. And it's a very open system in the fire suppression of the firefighters division. However, in the fire marshals division, that's not the case. It is not open. And so the fire marshals have several complaints about certain assignments that have been given in the past. I've looked into this, and there's some allegations of favoritism. So what they want is a return or a change to what the firefighters do, and that is an open system where they post it on the board. And they would also feel that in order to prevent any favoritism, that
Thank you, sir. Your time is expired.
Chair recommends Councilman Kubai.
Who gave them the orders not to write the citation?
In both occasions, it was a supervisor named Marcus Hicks. And on one occasion, there was Assistant Fire Chief Marion Spann was present right there when the order was given.
Why?
I do not know the exact reasons why. As a lawyer, by the way, we're planning no lawsuit on this, so this is not a lawsuit matter. It could be having to do with liability. Maybe they don't want there to be record that there was citations against the city of Houston. I don't know. However, the why of it is important, sure, but we just want to change so that the public, including the Houston employees, the Houston employees who work there at these buildings, are protected. And many of these buildings are recreational buildings where children play. As a matter of fact, last night, Ted Oberg of Channel 13, due to his investigation, showed that there was still an alarm light flashing at the Sagemont Recreational Center, and in the background of the film it showed several children playing with that light flashing. So we need to be sure that all the fire marshals know that they can freely use all their enforcement tools to make sure that all the buildings are safe for the employees and the civilians.
Councilman Bradford.
Thank you. Mr. Callahan, you indicated that inspections were conducted. Who ordered the inspections?
Well, from what I gathered, and this comes from Channel 13 investigation, it came from as a result of a insurance audit.
Well, wait. You said Channel 13 investigation. I thought you were speaking on behalf of your clients.
Yes,
Are
well,
you speaking for 13 of your clients?
Oh, well, my clients didn't come up with that particular information. Channel 13 came up with that particular information. You're talking about the original order to go ahead and
to do the inspections.
I'm not quite certain, but there's...
Fair enough. Are the fire marshals certified as the arson investigators are, or do you know?
Some of them could be, however, it is a separate division.
You say could be, but are they?
I'm not certain, that they're probably on an individual basis.
It seems to me that the last issue you mentioned concerning the assignments, overtime, et cetera, that may be a collective bargaining issue, isn't it? Should that be in the contractual
That has
provisos?
been turned into the collective bargaining agreement, and that's why they're complaining, is because they're saying that it doesn't conform to the collective bargaining agreement.
Isn't there a redress process outlined to deal with violations of the agreement? Or let's say alleged violations of the agreement?
There could be. Two of the individuals did file an OIG complaint, at least about the safety issue. And the OIG, there was also a previous OIG.
But hold on, I hate to cut you off, but the
Yeah.
OIG isn't the redress process, I don't think, in the contract for these management labor issue disputes.
Well,
Councilor
that's-
Bradford, you are correct. There is a, if they have a complaint under the contract and they don't believe that it's being handled properly, there's a formal process to.
And Mr. Kallinen, has that process been employed?
No.
Okay, well, I think we should do that and understand that I've been involved in these meeting, confer, and collective bargaining instances, and I have found in most cases, when there is a dispute, it's because the city doesn't do what the city is supposed to do in the contractual setting, in most cases. I don't know what's going on here, but I would encourage the fire marshal personnel here, the firefighters, to employ that process and let that administrative process from this course. And that's the counsel you gave them, I would hope, to exhaust the administrative process. But that has not been done.
Well, we've done some OIG, where the OIG determined that the overtime system was out of order.
But the OIG isn't the process. I'd like to talk more about this perhaps with some of the particular firefighters, but you said at this time litigation is not pending?
No, we don't plan any litigation, we're just trying to get this solved for the firefighters.
But you can still go to the courthouse this evening, though.
I'm not planning, and no one's planning a lawsuit.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you.
Council members, just for your edification, since February of this year, there have been 277 inspections of city properties, 21 issues noted that required re-inspection, and it is so we do get inspected. And it is the city's policy, however, not to write citations on the first visit, but to get compliance, whether that is the public sector or the private sector. And so, as far as my records indicate, that we have achieved compliance on everything that they indicated was in violation, and we hope not to receive any citations. But thank you for coming down, Mr. Kallinen.
Well, Your Honor, I do have some examples, specific examples where there were re-inspections that weren't taken care of.
Give them, yeah, happy to. I'm just saying that we are inspected and we're not treated any differently than the private sector, but you may share that information with citizen assistants over here. We'll have to pass it around.